Happy Bronx Week, mi gente. So, the 2 week annual celebration of the Bronx has arrived with a series of events from every sector of the community, including senior activities, small business networking, family, health, and finances. And here to share more details, we welcome the Bronx Tourism Council's marketing and social media manager and BronxNet alum, Veronica Guiti. Hello and welcome.
Hi, Irina. Oh man, I miss you. I wish I could have been there to give you a big hug.
I was hoping you were going to come in to give me a big hug, but I
Yes,
understand this is like the busiest season in
the
the
busiest.
Bronx.
Okay, you know what it is. Yes, it is.
Wow, wow, wow. All right, so let's do a really quick catch up so that we can
Yeah,
bring our viewers up to speed. So,
yeah,
you being here at BronxNet, you've served in so many different roles, right? But let's
yeah.
just talk about your role primarily as a reporter and covering Bronx Week, and now flipping to the other side. Aside from the fact that you are now a mom of three,
Yes.
and
I,
just
I just like to pile things on.
and just recently taking on this new role and diving into the busiest season of the Bronx.
The absolute busiest season is an understatement.
So,
But yeah,
no, the
yeah,
reason
no.
I'm opening up with such is because at least you are familiar with that.
Yes,
Because this is a
yes.
huge undertaking that you've taken on.
Yes, and so it is, right? Like you said, I've covered Bronx Week events for many years. I used to be a reporter for BronxNet, and this was always the fun time, right? There's so many events that are happening. I want to cover them all, and I had the opportunity to meet so many great people and to just see the organizations and what they do for the Bronx. So now she is the new executive director of the Bronx Tourism Council, great friends of both of ours, right? She called me and she said, "Hey, I have this opening. Do you think you can come on board?" And I said, okay, sure, let's do this. And we came on and yeah, it's a lot, but
Right.
I'm
So
loving
both
it
you,
because
so
now,
basically, you just set it up. So both you and Sunma Brown
yes,
came into these
yes. And
roles.
yes, yes, both starting new, but it's such a great team. We also have our director of operations, Julius Drake. I can't leave him out. And we are just a mighty team taking on this big task and just ready to give our all, along with the borough president's office staff, to just make sure that everyone has a great Bronx week.
And so Bronx Week press conference kicks in May 8th, right?
Yeah, yes,
And then there's Veterans Appreciation on May 10th.
yes, there is. Yep. So, yes. Oh, it seems like you have them there.
Well,
Yeah.
I have them all listed, right? But
Yeah.
truly, because I want to share with our viewers like what it entails and how many events are happening, and really most importantly, what I find so interesting is that it's called Bronx Week, but it's more than 1 week.
That's the funny thing about it. Listen, we called it Bronx Week. I don't know why it was started just called Bronx Week. Maybe because it sounded good, because it sounds funny, but like Bronx 2 weeks. We'll
Right?
call it Bronx Week, and we're gonna give you some extra days, just so that to make sure you have everything, that you're experiencing everything. But even though it's so much, what we've done, we have a brand new website. ilovethebronx.com. And that has all of the events that's happening, from the borough president's office to also from other Bronx organizations who are throwing events during this time to let people know the services that they offer. So we want everyone to come and just get a bit of this and that, of the arts, of the small businesses, of the restaurants, the parks, everything that the Bronx has to offer. We are putting it into this 11, 12-day event.
Right now where we
And we're
are, I just want to share
yeah,
with our viewers because we're at May 12th, and
yeah,
I know that there's a silent disco. I had mentioned the press conference and the Veterans Appreciation and the plant pick of the day, with the intention of sharing the
the
diversity
event.
in right, but the diversity also in programming. Uh,
Yes,
right.
yes.
And so now we're at silent disco, and
Mhm.
you know, I just want you to move forward with, I don't know how much you could share, okay? So I know there was a press conference about who the honorees are this past Monday. So just,
Yes.
if you don't mind sharing who the honorees, that would be great.
Yes. So if you were not at the press conference, you missed out. But here it is. We have Sunny Houston from The View. We have Goddess Rivera, VP of Marketing with Disney. We have Juliet Papa, 1010 Wins reporter. She's been all over the Bronx. And then we also have our People's Choice Award. For the very first time, the people have elected their educator of the year, who is now Principal Luis Torres. You know, we have so many great honorees, and we're going to be posting about them on our social media. Follow at the Bronx Tourism. You know, and last but not least, we have SWV. They are coming back, and they are also going to be a part of the Bronx Walk of Fame. If you are into 90s R&B, you know SWV. So I'm just very excited for the lineup.
I look, you know, you're radiating all the excitement. So now we can go back to talking about the silent disco after congratulating all these amazing honorees that are now going to be presented on the Bronx Walk of Fame and, of course, at the Bronx Ball, which is the culmination of Bronx 2 weeks, even though it's called Bronx Week.
Yes. So the silent disco is so much fun. I got to cover the silent disco as a reporter, and I had an amazing time because I don't. Rena, have you done silent disco?
No, but
Were
I
you at
know,
it?
no, I have not done the silent
So
disco, but it looks so funky because, you know,
I need
everybody's.
I need to see you there tonight then,
Okay.
okay? Because we're gonna be at Woodlawn Cemetery. Everybody gets their headphones, and what I love is that you never know. They have like different parts of music that are playing. So somebody's listening to hip hop, somebody's listening to salsa, somebody's listening to rock, and when you look at it, everybody's just dancing. But you have no idea what they're dancing to. And then what makes it more fun is that it's at Woodlawn Cemetery. And you wouldn't expect us to have an event at Woodlawn Cemetery, but Woodlawn Cemetery has so many great events, and we have so many people that are buried there, famous people that Celia Cruz. There's a whole list, but we just have an amazing time there every year. So come and find out why we are over here dancing at Woodlawn Cemetery, and you will not be disappointed.
I know. Woodlawn, we've had them on. They have a lot of events going on there. But let's keep going through the list because we want to make sure that everybody is abreast of
Yes.
all the activities that are occurring for, different strokes for different folks. And there's
Yeah.
definitely a nice lineup here.
The next day, we have a health and skate day. So skate was really big back in the Bronx. I mean, I remember I never got to do it, but I remember there was the skate key, like where News 12 is right now, or was
Hmm.
it called Skate Palace, I think.
It was
But
Keiki.
it was skate key, right?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
Keiki.
over by where News 12 is. And this is what people used to do. Like this was like the hangout. Hey, you want to go skating? Let's go. And I just love that we're bringing it back for Bronx Week. It's going to be at St. Mary's Park. We'll have vendors there, but then there'll be a whole floor dedicated to skating. And so, and it's free. It's free, guys. And it's from
Favorite
12
word.
to, yes, right? From
Hmm.
12 to 3, Saturday, May 13th.
Hmm.
So that's going to be a lot of fun.
And
And then
then
we have,
you have the
yes,
Spanish Harlem Orchestra. Woo!
yes, that's going to be happening. That's also like a great time. If you don't know about them, if you love and appreciate music, make sure that you go and take part. Like this is the time. If you don't know about the salsa and the music appreciation that we have at the Bronx, this is a great way to do it.
And that's going to be at Hostos, right?
Yes,
And then,
yes.
yeah, the Bronx Food and Farm Tour. And all, by the way, you guys, this is all happening on Saturday. So this is all in one day. But you get to
Oh, so
choose if
you
you
have your
can't do all
choice. You get
three.
to choose. Yes, you get to choose. And what I love is that these events are family events. We're always looking for things to do on the weekend, where to take the kids. It's a time for us to really explore rediscover the Bronx. Asuma is all about saying that the Bronx is a global destination. And so we want tourists to come in and see the excellence that the Bronx has to offer. But then we also want Bronxites to rediscover their neighborhood. And this is a great time to do that.
Yeah, and so we don't have too much time. So if we can just skim through the rest of the
Yeah.
week leading up to the Bronx Ball and, of course, the Bronx Week Parade,
Yes.
that would be great so our viewers understand. And of course, if you're not, if you're catching this in mid sentence or during the mid itinerary that in which we're presenting, you can always go to ilovethebronx.org, right?
ilovethebronx.com.
.com. And so
Yeah.
let's keep going with the rest of the week.
So we have the Bronx Ball, and this year, for the very first time, if you haven't seen it already, like I said, we're going to be honoring our People's Choice Award, educator Luis Torres, and all the other Bronx Walk of Fame inductees, and it's going to be taking place at the Bronx Zoo. And then the very next day, we're going to be having our Bronx Week Parade, Food and Arts Festival, and concert, where Cisco is going to be one of the artists.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Very nice. All right, so she jumped into May 20th and May 21st. There are other events happening in between. I'm going to
Yeah.
just run through them really quickly,
Sure.
which is the
Yeah.
business luncheon. I know that's on May 16th, May 17th. They have a labor breakfast, May 18th, a banker's breakfast, May 19th,
Yes.
armory ceremony, and they also have a prom dress and suit giveaway. And
Yeah.
then
I'm
May
glad you mentioned that. I'm glad you mentioned that, Rena, because if you have any prom dresses, please go on our site. And we're looking just to shower our young people with dresses so that they can look fabulous for their prom. So please check that out on our website as well.
Okay, so which website would that be?
I love the
ilovethebronx.com or the
Bronx.com.
Bronx Tourism Council?
I love I love the Bronx.com. That is the Bronx Tourism Council website. And you can follow us on social media at the Bronx Tourism.
Got it. And are there any last words you want to share with our viewers with regards to you, I guess, having sleepless nights up until the
Just
21st?
Just know we are doing this for you all. Like I said, we want you to experience all the Bronx has to offer, the excellence, the arts and culture, the food. And this is your borough, and we have Bronx pride. And that is why the sleepless nights do not matter to me, because it's going to be a great time. The Bronx is a global destination, and this is the time to see why.
Lovely. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. Congratulations on all your endeavors. Congratulations on being a mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy
Blessings to
Mother's Day
you.
to you too.
Thank
Same to you.
you. Thank you, Veronica. Thank you so much. You guys, as you can see, there's a lot of love here in the Bronx, and it's lovely that our own BronxNet alums are out there making it happen so that you can enjoy your own backyard. So be sure to visit ilovethebronx.com. Once again, that was Bronx Tourism Council's marketing and social media manager, Veronica Guiti. And can't say it enough. For more information, visit ilovethebronx.com. Stay tuned. More open when we return.